Part number 4, I actually supposed to put this on with part number 3, but I made a mistake and hit the back button instead of unpausing it. I hit the back button. So of course you can see right here I have the neckband. I have it folded together with wrong sides together, and I have it pinned to the neck of the dress with right sides together, and each raw edges are aligned. Again, it's on the right side of the fabric, and the binding itself is folded together with wrong sides together, and then it's pinned with raw edges together. So you should have 3 raw edges. 1, 2, 3. You should have all 3 of those together. And I'm going to go set up at the machine, and I'll show you how to sew that on. Okay, so what I'm doing, I have it under the serger. All my raw edges are together, and I'm going to start sewing. Ease my way on into it. And I'm going to start sewing. Removing my pins because you don't want to serge or sew, especially serge, over any pin. So I'm going to remove my pin and I'm going to keep going. And the good point for this is to make your neck binding a tad bit smaller than your neck hole. That way it will cinch it in and hold it just a little bit tighter instead of it being all saggy and all loose about. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I'm going to pause the video and then I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm done. I serged all the way around the neck edge. And now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to flip it. And when you flip it, you're going to have that extra that's down that way. I'm going to iron it down so that it can stay. And if this does not stay after I iron it, I'm just going to take a quick stitch all the way around. I'm going to top stitch or edge stitch all the way around just to make the inside lay down. That way it doesn't keep flapping up or down every time I wear it. Okay, I'm picking back up again. This is where I am so far. This dress is probably 98% done. Okay, so here's my neckband binding and all that good stuff. The iron laid it down pretty well, so it's gonna lay pretty nice against my skin. So I didn't have to go over and do an edge stitch. I'm pretty comfortable with that for right now. Anyway, I might wear this tomorrow to work. Now, what's left? I'm going to finish off my sleeves. I'm going to finish off my sleeves. And I'm also going to hem it. By this being a neoprene / scuba, you don't really have to do it. But me, I like the finished look of the twin needle stitching on knits like you have on your most ready-made garments. Like my t-shirt that I have on here now, if it'll focus. Let me see. I guess it won't. It don't want to focus. But it has the twin needle stitch. Come here, let me see your shirt. Maybe it'll focus on here. Let's see. Right there. I just love that twin needle stitch, how the top finishing is. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll be back. I'm laughing because I totally forgot to start the video. I just got to sewing. Okay, so what I did in the meantime, I just switched over from a regular needle to my twin needle, which is set up to sew knits actually. And my machine is so old. I've had this machine since 1990s, something up in there, the late 90s, early 2000s. And I'm using the Brother XL 6452. You see where I had to put my buttonhole setting because I could never remember how to put my buttonhole setting that I like. So that's the one that works for my machine, and that's my personal likings. But I have one coming from my industrial machine because I didn't want to keep rethreading it, and I just have it ran to my home machine. And I have the other one from there running to my machine, and they both go into the makeup of the machine to go into the needle down in the back. And I've already started sewing And I just love this finishing of the double stitch. It makes the stitching impeccable. And this is the underside of it. That's the underside. And when I get done, I would probably go back by and trim off my ugly pieces. I call them ugly pieces because they're so ugly. Okay, so this is how it looks so far, and I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do the sleeves, and I will be back.